Hi, in this video, we'll be giving a plot account of The Last Good Man written by Patience Swift, which is actually a non-African prose. In the story of The Last Good Man, which is actually a very intriguing story that talks about love, adventure, and the cottage lifestyle in the Cornish coastline. It centers on the 57-year-old Sam, who is the protagonist of the tragic hero of the story, who really led a very solitary life without any interference from any person besides his vicinity. The tragic story actually started when the father died trying to save a fisherman with his fish rack, and the mother had to raise him up single-handedly. The story is also intertwined with Isobel, who is a very egocentric, it has a choleric character that does however she pleases without minding the consequences that comes with it. While Sam was a very little boy, he had to work at sites, construction sites, render his services like bringing up concrete and sand, supplying them for their buildings in exchange of foodstuff. The mother actually raised him up with the little that she had, but the economy of the cottage life dwindled that Sam had to leave the rural setting in search for greener pastures. In his life in abroad, he in his life abroad, he led a solitary lifestyle whereby he doesn't really have any relatives around him to talk to and to communicate. He grew a very corny relationship with the inanimate objects around him. He talked and related to his plates, even a cart. He talked to his kitchen in the house. He talked to virtually every inanimate object he could find around him since there was nobody to relate with. Intertwined with his story is the little girl he saved from drowning by the coastal line of his house. The little girl he revived became a part of him. He took the little girl as one of his relatives. He felt the girl, he communicated with the girl, but the girl could not talk. So he needed an assistance to raise the girl up, since there were no guardians and relatives of known to be for the girl. He needed an assistance to raise the girl up. He unfortunately for him met Isobel by the coastal region, who also agreed to take care of the little girl. They both started a new life with Sam, Isobel, and the little girl leading a normal lifestyle. While Isobel had just gotten the death certificate of her mother, leaving everything beside and behind, she tried to lead a normal life with Sam. But as unfortunate as we will have it, the police, who got to know that there's a little girl that doesn't really belong to neither Sam nor Isobel, the police actually gave a directive that Sam should return the little girl to their custody, knowing fully well that it doesn't really belong to him. Sam resisted, being the fool that he is, resisted, and he got shot. So it actually is why Isobel hid herself in the lighthouse. So it actually is a tragic story that landed Sam, being a very good man that actually wanted to show love to the little lost girl, and then he died. So the next video will be treating the style, the setting, and the language used by Patience Swift in The Last Good Man.